Hey everybody, it's Greg Visser with Gale Group Realty. I'm here with another episode and I want to talk about the northeast end of Woodstock. First of all, of course, I'm going to point out the obvious, the voice. It is, it's terrible. My vocal cords have got the infection that was left over from the cold that I had, and now I get to sound like Optimus Prime. Anyway, before the end of the video, I'll definitely do that little verse that they do in the movie. But I do want to talk about, like I said, the northeast end of Woodstock. If you're thinking about coming to our beautiful city and the amenities and what you're going to get from that area. Now, I made a few notes here down on the computer so I can kind of keep myself organized. And I want to make sure that you guys get as much information about that area as possible. Now, in the northeast end, you're going to find a lot of the streets are named after kind of war-related names, if you will. You've got Normandy and Juno, which are obvious terms from the World War II. But also, too, you've got you've got Albany, which I suspect, anyway, it was named after HMCS Albany, which was an escort corvette ship in the North Atlantic. And it was part of the naval contingent in the D-Day invasion in Normandy. There was also Anzio Drive, which was part of Operation Shingle, which was the land invasion in Italy. You've also got, let me see here, Halifax, of course, probably named after the HMCS Halifax, which was, again, another escort corvette ship during the North Atlantic, part of the World War II. Or it could have been maybe the great explosion of Halifax during World War I, which is the single most largest explosion outside of being nuclear on the planet at any given time. If you didn't know that, check it out. Pretty interesting. And then, of course, there's Ottawa, which is, again, another escort ship during the Atlantic War during World War II. So you'll see a kind of a different theme from one neighborhood to the next. That's kind of the neighborhood that I've kind of pinpointed here. And it is in the school district of Algonquin Elementary School. And I'm only giggling because of this voice, and I apologize. But anyway, the Algonquin Elementary School, which is probably one of our finest schools in Woodstock because of not only the facilities, but certainly staffing, which all the schools in town are great. But of course, when you've got the facilities and the equipment to go along with it, I would believe that everybody gets to take to another level. You have the French Immersion Catholic Elementary School, Saint Marguerite Bourgeois, or Bourgeois. Again, I'm probably screwing that up, I'm sure. And then you got St. Michael's Catholic Elementary School. So you have some different choices in that area. In the north end, you have different commercial amenities, such as Scotiabank. You've got Sobeys, Circle K, Rexall Drugs, and some other various shops and restaurants like Cutchie's, which is a pub. But there's a lot of things that are going to be coming, I believe, in the very, very near future that'll be closer to this neighborhood. Some of the public amenities that you have, you've got Ludington Park, which is almost centralized in that neighborhood, which has quite a large playground area and open grass with a basketball court. You've got Cowan Fields that is very close by with several baseball diamonds and a water splash pad, which I brought my granddaughters to, and it is fantastic. You've also got the pavilion that's in the area and Woodall Woods Park. And I'm not sure if there's any trails in there, but a large wooded area. What else we got? And we got you're close to the walking trails along Pittock Lake, which will take you all the way from Oxford County Road 4 to Highway 59 and even beyond to the 11th line. With some of the houses, hold on one second. I'm going to see if I can get this. Now remember, we are doing this unscripted, and this is, completely in one take. So that's kind of the beauty of this and the unfortunate of my voice. Anyway, some of the builders you're going to find in the area would be Drew Brothers Ventures and Drew Fine Homes. You got Goodman Homes Limited. I would imagine you got some of our other local builders like Hunt Homes. What else we got here? Maybe True Build Construction, Oxford Builders. These guys are great. Any of these builders that I have ever experienced in our local area are amazing at what they do, and I'm not just kicking them because they're local. These guys are really, really good. I own one of the local builders' homes. I won't say who it was, show any favoritism, but these guys are amazing. So if you're getting your hands on one of these types of homes, you know you've got quality. Now, some of the sold stats, which is very interesting in this area, is that the median price in Woodstock is actually about $593,000 for the year, and the average price being about $614,000 for the year. This particular neighborhood, the average prices range, or the prices, not average, but the prices range anywhere from $750,000 to $1.4 million, and probably even beyond. But I would say in this particular market, you're going to be just below the 1.4. So that's going to be reflective, of course, in your taxes. Where I checked with AI and I said, hey, what are some of the average price and taxes in the northeast end of Woodstock? And it told me between $3,500 and $6,500, where I did a little bit of research, and it's really between $4,500 and $9,000, and even maybe just a little bit above that. So you've got prices of taxes that are reflective of the prices of homes. The prices of homes are a little bit more than what you would see in other areas of the city, but you're going to see that these are larger homes, primarily made of brick, stucco, and some aluminum siding. They're not very close together, and as well, too, they have a larger footprint or parcel of land that they sit on. The streets are wider. There's plenty of street parking. They're not as condensed in some other areas of Woodstock. And you'll see that if you drive through it and just get a feel for it, it kind of feels like there's a little bit of elbow room. So it has been a very desired area of Woodstock for people to live in. And if this is a place that you're looking at going to, I would suggest, like I say, drive through, see if you see anything with a for sale sign on it. And if you need to go take a look, give us a call. Again, it's Greg Visser or Optimus Prime. And it's like, how would I say, Autobots, transform and roll out. Anyway, we'll talk to you guys soon. Take care.